Alright guys, welcome back to the channel everybody. I am Aesop Grimm, and this is the continuation of my playthrough of Oblivion Remastered. It is a blind playthrough, and this is the Defense of Bruma Part 2 for me. So for me it is a back-to-back recording. I just really want to see what happens, but I decided to not do another 2-hour recording and instead split them up into an hour each. So here we are.
I'm ready for battle when you are, champion. What say you?
I say yay. Let the battle begin.
So be it. Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now. And yours. Bird, deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
Okay. Well, we're supposed to go out here. It looks like. Got black soul gems on me. I've got arrows. Let's see what happens here. This is interesting. He said 3 minor gates have to open up in order for a great gate to open, and then they'll bring out their siege equipment and start destroying these walls. 135 meters this way. Okay, now is that a great gate? I arrived at the battlefield to find 1 open Oblivion gate. Once all 3 are open, the Mythic Dawn will open a great gate, which I must enter and retrieve its great sigil stone. Okay. So that's a regular Oblivion gate. Perhaps it said 1. But I know that there's another one up here. I don't know if it's counting that or not. Everybody's showing up. Let's look at that quest and just make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Once all 3 are open. What happens if I go and look at this one over here? Will it pop up a message for me? NL. I wonder what that means. That's different. That's gotta mean something. Martin and I have arrived on the battlefield. I must protect Martin until the Great Gate opens. Okay, here's Martin.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kavach? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No! We make our stand here, today, for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Kavach can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
Look out!
Oh, That's right, I do have AoE, so it'll hurt those guys.
I've got that one.
Okay, here's the second. Oh, that was Boris? Is that my guy? There's the third. Oh. That's the Great Gate right there. Let's go. This is our time. The Great Gate has opened. I must enter it at once and get its great sigil stone before the Bruma defenders are overwhelmed. Okay, so we're probably on a timer. I have entered the Great Gate. The Daedric siege engine is crawling towards the portal. If it exits the gate before I reach the sigil stone, all is lost. Okay, well, we know what we gotta do. We know where we gotta go. It's this way. Man, that thing is huge. How do we get up there? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Excellent, excellent. Good time. Made good time there. Okay. Oh, yeah. We are moving fast. And of course it's super easy because we're stealthed, right? This thing's going to be timed for a non-stealth character, so a non-stealth character would have to fight his way through. I think that said Portal of the End Times or something like that. Can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Not where I want to be. Probably not over here either. Probably a bloodstone. Yeah. Okay. Okay, back out here. This was a misdirection. We are... Another Citadel Hall door. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Path up. Alright. Door to the World Breaker. Okay, now we're in the right location because we've got the Pillar of Fire. Another path up over here. And then we'll probably have to go through a door or a portal. It looks like it'll be a door. This one's locked, but it is the Sigillum Sanctus. Dragon Spine Staircase. The Skin Staircase. Mission accomplished. Oh, wow. That thing closed down as it was halfway out. I reached a great sigil stone and closed the gate. The Battle of Bruma is won. Now to give the sigil stone to Martin. Okay, so we're just cleaning up now. All of those closed. Did this one up here close? I want to check that out before I go talk to Martin. It looks like it did. I think every gate... No, it did not. Okay. Let's go ahead and, while I'm thinking about it, recharge. Everybody's
We won
applauding.
a great victory here today. We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron. But we need to act quickly. Cameron will not take long to recognize his danger. Remember, the portal closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell. I have everything necessary for the ritual to use the Xarxes to open a portal to Cameron's paradise. Remember, the portal will close behind you, so you will need to take everything you need.
Okay.
The only way to close all the Oblivion gates forever is for me to relight the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. Our only hope is to recover the Amulet of Kings from Manca Cameron.
Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Well, let's go load up on arrows. We're not going to worry about these Oblivion gates. That'll all be handled by finishing the game, I think, which feels like we're right on top of. I think it's going to happen in this episode. I could be wrong, but it seems like it's moving in that direction. You guys know better than me. Most everybody watching this has played this game already. I have not. Okay, I need to deposit my sigillum stones, or sigil stones. Daggers, nothing. Keys. Armor. I think this is empty. It is. Deeds. Empty. Here we go. All right. There we go. And I've got plenty of black soul stones on me. I need... Just gonna take another 100, and I think that'll be fine. Here, 150. That's a lot. I have over 200 arrows. I have almost 250 arrows. Okay, what are we at? 150, 1 of 355, so we're doing fine there. We'll go dump off our alchemical ingredients. Okay. That puts me at 138 pounds. Let's see, exit right here. And I don't remember where he said he would be. He said the Great Hall. I don't know if that's... Well, I guess it'll tell us. Yeah, Cloud Ruler Temple. I'm excited, so I'm speaking faster. My brain's going quicker than my mouth can actually say the words. Oh, homeboy is, what, hanging out over here? That's him.
Ha! Ha!
Surprise, sucker.
Do you need something? Otherwise, I should make my preparations for the ritual. There's no time to lose.
Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Maybe if I go indoors, he'll teleport. No. I do kind of honestly find that to be kind of interesting, endearing about this game, is that they made it so that these guys have to actually walk to where they're headed to, and you gotta wait for them. You know, it's one of those things that just, to me, it kind of like adds a certain amount of believability to it. Now, would I get tired of that real fast? Yeah, I might, especially on a second, third, fourth playthrough. And I would want to have an option for them to just be in place. To me, it falls in the same category as fast travel. You know, the first time you play a game, I've done this a little bit. My brother's done it a lot more, in Skyrim specifically, where you self-limit yourself so that you can't fast travel. You have to actually... you could maybe pay for a carriage, but you really need to walk most places you're going. Later on, ride when you get a horse. And it makes getting a horse feel a lot better. But my brother, man, he like hardcore made that rule for himself. And he had the discipline to stick to that more than I did. But the thing is, it has a certain payoff. The immersion is just sort of nuts. When you start doing things like that, it really makes the world feel like a real world. Not the real world, but a real world. Martin, you take it forever and a day, homie. Look at that. Let's... What can you do with an hour, amigo? Not much. That dude's still in the same spot. Alright. So that whole time that I was indoors talking to you, I don't think that he was making any progress. I think you have to actually be outside somewhere, outdoors. Maybe you can be anywhere in the world, but you have to be outside for him to be making progress. Get a move on, knucklehead. Two guard positions, but only one guard watching kind of gives you the idea of a force that has been reduced over the years. Or maybe not over the years, but in comparison to what it's been in most years. I spoke too soon. Homeboy was just taking a lunch break. That's funny. Get in there, Martin. Gosh, you're so slow. You and your horse glue factory here. Alright. that him?
I have everything in place for the ritual.
What a weird setup.
I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Manca Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place.
Okay.
Kill Manca Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise.
Yep.
Shall I open the portal to paradise?
You shall. And I am.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
All right, let's do this, man. Oh, I guess we'll call this episode Paradise instead of Defense of Bruma Part 2 or something. Do your thing, man.
We have only one chance at this. Use the portal to Cameron's paradise before it closes again.
Well, I don't even see it. Oh, look at that, man. That's the Skyrim symbol. Ah, that's neat. A little Easter egg. Where's this thing at? Martin performed the ritual and opened the portal to Cameron's paradise. He warned me that the portal would close behind me. Martin believes that since Mankar Cameron bound himself to the Mysterium Xarxes and the creation of paradise, I can only return to Tamriel by killing him. I must enter the portal, kill Mankar Cameron, recover the Amulet of Kings. Okay, well, we have a problem then. Do we have a... We don't even have a compass indicator. If Martin has already opened the portal to Paradise at Cloud Ruler Temple, but you cannot see it, the issue may be related to a known bug in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered. Some players have reported that the portal becomes inaccessible after it is activated, particularly if they leave the area or interact with other parts of the temple before entering. A workaround that has been reported to work is walking around different rooms in Cloud Ruler Temple, including exiting through the doors to the left and right of the main entrance. Bugs, man. They F up the rhythm. Nothing breaks immersion like a stupid bug. I was excited about this. Now I'm just annoyed. I had the same problem. It has nothing to do with mods or Martin. Possible root causes. 1. You closed an Oblivion gate before the game is supposed to let you do so for the first time. 2. You have an autosave created by the game upon closing a gate. This can easily happen if you have done save scumming in order to get a specific type of sigil stone. Possible fixes. 1. Wait. Go elsewhere and do other quests. If still not working, come back after the game has done a reset. 2. Console command. A simple console command to enable you to skip the animation of your character stepping into the portal should suffice. I would prefer not to have to skip that.
Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
How are you today?
Did he just
Looks
say
like you're handy with a blade.
I got nothing to eat? I don't know if he did or not. That would be funny. Hello. I take this from you. And I go and I talk to a guard.
Yep. It's all over, lawbreaker. Your spree is at an end.
Pay the gold.
Here's the procedure.
Okay. That should have reset everything. Now I'm going to keep my chameleon armor off because maybe that's causing an issue also. Okay, the horse is gone. Be there, be there, be there. Ah! You're killing me, Smalls.
We have
Okay, well, here's the only other thing I can think to do is to put you on pause, and I'm going to reload my last save, play the whole thing over again. Maybe gather all my materials first, and then follow Martin directly up here and see if it works that way. We'll see if that works out. So I'll put you on pause right now. Okay, guys, we might have a jump cut here because I think I am going to edit some stuff out for time-saving purposes. But basically, I've run into a glitch or a bug where the portal does not appear. So I reloaded my save. I did the fight all over again. See, it kind of bothers me that he has his armor helmet on here.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Cameron's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xerxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back. I believe that Manca Cameron acts as the anchor for paradise, just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Manca Cameron, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Okay, let's see if this works. I have everything on me that I need. I got it before we did the Oblivion Gate defensive Bruma thing, so everything from the gate fight to him walking up to Cloud Temple has been seamless. I haven't pushed time forward or anything like that.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Now these two things should disappear. And we have the same problem. Okay, well, rats. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, I just did my intro. We're actually partway through this video, aren't we? I am recording this the next day. I found an answer. I test tried it last night. It worked. Well, I did some more digging, and what I found, we're going to do it right now, and then I'm going to need to shut up quickly because we're going to get all this does this. We're going to use a console command, and it basically just skips the animation of entering into the gate and then appearing in paradise. It skips that part and it teleports you to paradise. So we are going to type in lowercase COC. We're going to hit spacebar, capital P, and the word paradise without the P because we just typed it. Then capital P, player, and then capital S for start. All of that is going to be one word. Paradise, player, start, with the first letter of each of those three words being a capital. And we're going to press enter. And here we are, paradise. I have arrived in Cameron's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Mancar Cameron, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings.
So,
There we go.
the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares here, of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
Okay. Well, I guess our job is to start looking around. Got a path here. Certainly is a pretty place.
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you for long. Lift your eyes to Kairek Agayalor, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await you there.
Okay, well that's unsettling because it kind of we have indications that this dude's at least a few steps ahead of us, and it's exceptionally unsettling that he hopes that we are the hero. This is to me, this is sending warning flags of subterfuge, like we could get duped. He could gaslight us. Man, how come I can't hit him? There, finally. Fish out of water over there. There's another fish out of water. Okay, here's the buck, and what do we got here? What exactly are you? Ascended Immortal. Fleeing for their life. Okay. So he said he's up at the pinnacle, so there should be like a mountaintop or something for us to climb. I guess it makes sense that we just keep following the path as long as it's leading, like, I guess wherever it branches, we would try to opt for the part of the path that heads up. What'd that say? Morning Glory, okay. Okay, well these ascended humans are kind of fighting everything, or they're being killed. Wow. Is everything fighting everything? Do we have any portals or anything? Let's head up here. Okay, what about a map? Yeah, we do have a map. Oh, shoot. Well, it looks like we just gotta uncover the map. So the best way I know to do that is to, well, it would be to head to the perimeter, but I don't know if I can trust that. Let's just, looks like head straight. Because I think the perimeter is out there in the ocean. Alright, now that should have uncovered. Yes, it did. So I guess northwest a little bit. Let's maybe find out how far out to sea we can. I don't know if I want to do that. Go all the way out. But maybe to this little island. Okay. And I guess I'll try to uncover this area here, which is about due south of me. What's this flying creature? Oh, it's a fish. Okay. A lot of fish out of the water. That's probably not anything important. More like a bug. The game. Here's the pathway again. Okay, how? Oh, I'm back over into areas that I've been. Let's get off the road.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well.
I don't recall Ganona.
Our clan sacked your city of Kavach. A trifling task fit for scamps. Your swift retribution earned you much respect among my people. We had not expected that a mortal would act with such resolution and honor. It is no dishonor for us to speak.
Okay.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately. There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
Oh, what exactly do you mean by service? I mean, maybe we can work together.
You are impertinent, mortal. I did not offer to answer questions.
All right. I choose battle.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing.
Take that pincushion. I suppose I'll grab these. I have the bands of the Chosen. Oh, I'm glad I grabbed them. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto and see if he was telling the truth.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala, and and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorkon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
I'm not even going to pretend to have really understood what I just heard.
You understand now.
No, I don't.
Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him.
I see.
Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
I don't think so. Everybody's got a claim, right? Okay, here we go.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible?
I don't see any of them around right now.
How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in the principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages.
Well, that's a heck of a plot twist, but
Why do you think your world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedroth, Tamriel I Daedroth. This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other. You all remember this. It is in every legend. Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
Seems like gaslighting. The reason I say that is because it's just hard to believe that the true God would be something that reflects self-serving and evil characteristics. That would seem to be more of the rebel who claims to be God. And why would that be? Well, in my opinion, it would be, obviously I've told you guys before, I'm coming from a Christian background, right? But just try to remove that as much as possible and simply entertain the concept of a God. The concept of a God would almost certainly entail some level of creation, and things like destruction are the antithesis of that. Did I make it to the right place? I don't think I did. I think I circled around. Yeah, that's my Daedra right there that I killed. I didn't mean to circle around.
What?
I keep hoping that I won't wake up the next time.
These people are very depressed. They live in misery. Okay, now we're into new territory. Whoa. The door is smooth and featureless without any apparent means of opening it. Oh, maybe she was about to open it. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what else to do here. Well, surely they wouldn't set this up so that you would kill your only way out of here. She would have a key on her or something like that. So maybe there's a switch somewhere in this cave. Or maybe we can talk to these people. Let's try that.
So you found your way to Gaia Arlata at last. Don't we have enough troubles here without you adding to them? Leave us alone. Your quarrel is with Mankar Cameron, not us poor fools.
What can you tell me about this place?
Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare. The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. When they kill us, we are soon reborn, and the cycle begins again.
That's horrible.
No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
Okay, so that's where we're at, right? Tell me about the bands of the Chosen first. I have some of those.
Only those wearing the bands can enter the Forbidden Grotto. No one who enters the grotto ever returns.
I guess we're not in the Forbidden Grotto? I thought we were.
The only way out of the Savage Garden. Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto, but they never return, so we don't know what fate awaits them.
Okay.
Leave me in peace.
Bands of the Chosen. Do I have to... Maybe I have to wear them. The bands glow red briefly as they lock around your wrists. Let's go back to that door. The bands emit a red glow and the door opens. Okay. I have entered the Forbidden Grotto. Now to find my way through to the Terrace of the Dawn, where I hope to find Mankar Cameron and the Amulet of Kings. This dude's gonna talk our ear off again, I bet. half of why I didn't understand what he was talking about before is that it's so much, I guess, verbosity. I can't seem to put these back on, I guess. Cannot unequip this item. Okay. That, I just sort of lose my train of thought with it. Prisoner. What about you? Ascended Immortal.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner. Who are you? What are you doing here?
My business is my own. Stand aside.
I know who you must be. You're the one who killed Raven and Rumor. They told me about you when I was still in their father's favor. And now you're here to kill their father. Of course, you came for the Amulet of Kings. Then Martin Septim still lives? There is still hope to stop Mehrunes Dagon's invasion?
Why do you care?
I bear responsibility for much of the evil that was done in Mankar Cameron's name. I would undo it if I could. I never thought I would have a chance to redeem myself, waiting helplessly here in eternity. But now you are here. Perhaps you can kill Mankar Cameron, save Tamriel from Dagon's final victory. I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
I mean, the whole thing smells like a trap, but what else am I gonna do? Tell me who you are.
I was one of Mankar Cameron's chief lieutenants. I helped plan the Emperor's assassination. I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch. We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Cameron was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal.
Wow. Alright, there's that esoteric approach again. Why would you help me?
I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deed since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, the Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life.
Okay. How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Okay.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
Yeah. That sounds like famous last words. Alright, well, here we go. This must be the dude.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathatet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Mankar Cameron's chattels from the garden. Who is he?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathatet wondered as well. This is why he sent him for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, get in the cage.
Ugh, man.
Prisoner, into the cage, now.
That kind of heat, I'm sure it would, like, make your skin
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Eldamil told me he would meet me further into the caves where he would be able to remove the bands of the Chosen from my wrists. I should continue searching for a way through these caves to Mankar Cameron's palace. Okay. Did I, am I backtracking? No, this is a new area. Okay.
You made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you. There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Cameron. I am not without power.
Okay.
I am no match for Mankar Cameron, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on!
I'm telling you guys, well, so here's what's happening. My personality prefers cooperation. I like to work with people. It's weird. I'm like a loner, and I like to work with people when the opportunity arises. I believe in the concept of no man is a battleship, and that we're all puzzle pieces that fill each other's gaps. And so I have a goal of achieving a certain objective. And if I get into any environment where there are other people also trying to achieve that objective, then I am cooperative by nature. Hopefully that makes sense, because it is two conflicting ideas. I am a loner, socially, even though I'm like a whole box of conundrums. Even though I'm pretty, I'm good. I'm adept at being social. I genuinely like people, and people tend to genuinely like me. But I'm an introvert, I guess, is the best way to explain it. So I like being on my own. That's like how I recharge and stuff like that. So I think what's happening here is that the game's putting me in a position where this guy is like earning credibility, and then he's offered his help. And to me, that just seems like, okay, well, that seems like the smart play. You never know. But at the same time, what if, all of this kind of evil that we're dealing with feels a little bit to me like it's built around subtlety and subterfuge. And if I were this guy for real with the ability that he has, where you're 100% chameleon, I'm really not sure if I would accept anybody's help. I would not have, the game is forcing some interactions onto us. I think I would just be quiet and probably just go and scout things out for myself. And if I could make the determination that I can handle this on my own without bringing in additional factors, which also by their very nature means additional chances to fail, as well as additional chances to succeed, If my determination is that I believe I can handle this myself, I think I would probably choose not to interact, with and to go ahead and solo it. But
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
okay, I think I'm starting to understand this guy's philosophical worldview. He's what's called a determinist. He see how often he uses the word fate. So that's why he's welcoming us to come and try and kill him. Is that he believes that that's the truest test of whether or not he is like destined or even predestined to be, if he's on the right path. He will come out on top, not because he's more skilled than us, but because fate wills it. If he's on the right path, there's nothing that we could do, even if we were a better fighter. I think that's how he views it. And conversely, he will lose if it turns out that he has misinterpreted things and he ended up on the wrong path, which a person like this would be completely fine with. They want fate or karma to be the champion that moves forward for the good of everybody. I think that's how he would view things. Let's go ahead and use a black soul gem. All right. Looks like we've got only one direction to go. This one. Now, he took those off, right? So, oh, and I put the gloves back on already. Alrighty, good. Does it indicate that in the... Yeah, never mind. Okay. Spider lady. Lava. Alright, so we gotta protect him now. He's following us. You might not want to step in front of me, bro. These things hit hard. What do we do, bud? Ah, land bridge. Okay. Looks like we gotta go this way. He is following, okay. Oh, he's named. Okay, well, so far so good. I guess we follow the path. Raven Camoran, okay. Whoa.
You did not expect to see me again, did you?
No.
You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
Okay.
So, here you are at last. The lackey of the Septim Pretender. You still think you have a chance, don't you? We knew you would find your way here eventually, but it is of no consequence. You should not keep my father waiting any longer. He expected you hours ago. Come. You came here to see him, did you not?
I guess they're high elves, because they're taller than me, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I assume that they're high elves. Well, here he is. Alright, let's find out what this is all about. We gotta go through formalities, I guess. People like you always want to do this.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the mythic age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old. My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire. My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged Septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
All right, so see, he mentioned that he had a vision. So, and he's very confident in that vision. I mean, the guy put together a cult, right? He's lived his whole life and dedicated his life to this vision. But it's not conclusive until it's done. And so I think he really is deterministic. He believes fate is on his side. He desires for this matchup, this competing between us in order to prove his instincts right. I found Mankar Cameron in his palace of Karak Agayalor. Now I must kill him and take the Amulet of Kings back to Tamriel.
blood trap. Where are you?
He was here a sec.
Honestly, that seemed pretty easy. My dude's down. Well, I said easy, and then my guy died. So does he have some kind of a reflect damage spell going on, maybe? I need to watch it. I didn't see that before. I can't tell if that Dremora was a conjured help or not.
You came for the amulet? Take it then.
He was... Damn! He was... Damn! Huh? Where did you go? Come out where I can see you!
I've lost... Damn! I've lost them.
He was... Damn! Huh? I've lost them. Huh? He... Where? Dead! Huh? Dead! He was here a sec... Where are... Why? Whoa! Damn! Die!
You can give me that, and I guess I'll take both of these. Okay, everybody died. So I was taking damage. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but I cast a spell. A healing spell. I killed Mankar Cameron. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me, and I found myself back in Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. I must give the amulet to Martine. No.
Do you think you're Don't do that.
Sorry.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Mankar Cameron is dead.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
I do.
Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings. Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
There he goes. Maybe the whole game revolves around this deterministic idea that I was talking about. You see, you are Uriel's son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
You are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City. Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Cameron's death.
I don't trust those people at all. Alright, well, let's go. Well, this is pretty neat. I've enjoyed this, guys. I don't know if it sounds like it or not. A lot of times whenever I get the most involved in a story is whenever, I wouldn't say I get robotic, but I'm like pushing forward and it's like, okay, well, we got that done. What happens next? And it's because I'm interested. All right. Imperial City Palace.
Good evening.
Hello.
Battlehorn Castle near Coral is besieged.
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
Well, I don't know where he's at. Palace Guard. They got some fancy looking duds, huh? There he is. We have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Cato, the head of the Elder Council.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to
Chancellor
the Imperial
Okato.
throne.
Chancellor Okato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls.
Whoa.
The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
I don't trust this dude at all. Maybe I'm sitting here being like, man, am I just being paranoid? But this dude does not give me any feel-goods whatsoever. Feels like wolves inside the gates, you know? The Imperial City is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened all over the city and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin safely to the Temple of the One where he can light the dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Die!
The best you can do?
Remember
We must get to the temple! Drive them back!
Oh, he's one of mine. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. Moving forward. I wish I had the Hateful Souls arrows instead of these AoE ones. Can't tell who's who. Constantly losing health. Almost hit Martin. Man, how am I not hitting him? Martin has been slain. All hope is now lost. Oh no, so we gotta kill faster. A lot faster than what I'm doing. Time to bring out the dagger, man. That does 8 times damage. Light the dragon fires. Mehrunes Dagon is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Mehrunes Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragonfires in the Temple of the One.
But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
I'll get you to the temple.
I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Follow me.
You're pathetic!
Good grief, he's gonna kill me. Okay, where am I supposed to go? This way. Oh, Martin got wrecked right there. Okay, well, we gotta keep trying. So basically, we gotta just bulldoze forward. We need to make a beeline through this mess. Can I talk to him?
Mehrunes Dagon knows that if I can reach the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, he has lost. Come on!
Okay. Mehrunes Dagon is here. The barriers between... Okay, we know that.
I don't see how. Wait, yes. But how to...
Okay, so forward, forward, forward. Oh my gosh! He's huge. I didn't see him before. High Chancellor Akato is unconscious. Where are you at, homie? Let's go. Why am I accessing? I'm not... Oh. Talk. Dagger of Sparks, gold. No. Come with me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. What are we supposed to do? Am I not in the right spot? It says this is it. What do we have going on here?
I never thought it would come to this. The amulet. Martin must use it against him. We have no choice.
Correct. Oh, there's my runes. Whoa, I'm stuck. Bro. Gigantic foot just sitting there. This is definitely a bug. Who knew getting through the final mission was going to be such a immersion-breaking experience? All right, let's bring up an internet page. Oblivion Remastered. Martin will not enter room to light dragon fires. Known issue. Several workarounds. Most common fix involves manipulating Martin's state to trigger the cutscene. One effective method is to attack Martin until he becomes hostile, then lead him to the center of the temple hall, directly under the large dragon statue. Once there, yield to him, and he should accept your surrender, allowing the conversation and cutscene to proceed. Another is to run back outside the temple and then re-enter. This often causes Martin to spawn in the correct position inside the temple. If the above methods fail, using the console command... Okay, so we'll do that next, but let's try attacking him, I guess. This is taking health from me. Dragon statue, that's something I don't really see. Again, we got the Skyrim symbols which have a dragon in them. Okay, well, let's try the code then. If the above methods fail using the console command player.place at me 000333907 to spawn a second Martin NPC can allow interaction and progress the quest, though this may disable achievements unless a mod is used to re-enable them. It is also advised to ensure Martin has the Amulet of Kings before attempting to enter the temple, as lacking it can prevent progression. Well, he didn't have that in his inventory. Let's take a look at his graphical appearance. He's wearing it. Okay. Try and talk to him one more time. Martin Septim is fleeing for his life. Okay, so that seems to be the problem. Alright, we're going to come right here. Open the console, and it is player dot place at me space 000-33907.
Come on! We need to get to the Dragonfires before it's too late!
Yeah, bro, we're here.
Come on! We need to get to the Dragonfires before it's too late!
This version of Martin doesn't have the Amulet of Kings. Oh, this game, man.
Come on! We need to get to the Dragonfires before it's too late!
Yeah, well, we're at them. Right? Let me put you guys on pause and see if maybe I can research this a little bit more. Okay. We're going to try another console thing here. Let's see, I don't want to do this. I don't want to have a second version of him for this one, so let's reload. I think the autosave right here. Martin has been slain. All hope is now lost. Okay. What about this autosave? Okay, here he is. The dragon statue. Oh, he just died, I think. Here's Martin. Amulet of Kings is on him now. The dragon statue gets in his way, apparently. I don't know what they mean by dragon statue. I haven't seen a dragon statue. I've seen Mehrunes Dagon. But let's put in... set stage... MQ 1650. Okay, it destroys the temple. It would be nice to know what causes that. I hate that my game has become such a cluster, you know what. But the next thing it says is set stage to 54. MQ 1654. Okay. And then 58. And then 60. Okay, there's a Kato. Said I'm supposed to avoid him. He's definitely trying to talk
Where's
to me.
Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated.
We missed
Cast
all of
back
that.
into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yes, he shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood.
Then Martin is gone.
That's what I said, but the gates are sealed.
Sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive!
Okay.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil. And, as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
All of this seems kind of anticlimactic.
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
Wow.
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
So it looks like I judged this guy too harshly.
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion. I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
Okay.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of time.
Okay, so that's Martin. Oh, that's the dragon statue.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Hey, man, that's a pretty nice ending. Okay, I'm kind of like frozen. Does say I need to set stage to 65. That didn't seem to do anything. And then the final thing it says to do COC space player dot. No, wait. I'm sorry. It is, erase all that. It is player dot COC. I can't tell. Hold on. I need to copy this, guys, because the way it's written is on 2 lines, and I can't tell if it's 1 word or 2. But they have it in a little gray box that I can copy it and then come back in here, paste it. This is to the Anvil Lighthouse. Okay, to teleport to the Anvil Lighthouse, which restores full movement and marks the quest as completed. So you just need to probably to anywhere. I don't know if it has to be specifically to the Anvil Lighthouse, but it takes you out of that frozen state that I was in. Well, that was a really convoluted way of going through the final quest. And I guess because I closed gates early, it just introduced a bunch of bugs and we just crashed. So that's appropriate, man. That's how this episode and this whole playthrough is gonna end. We are done. We're done. All right. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. And I'll see you in the next chronicle where that story begins.